Channel and Coaching Center. Today I'm going to explain your 10th standard Science chapter 2nd Acid Bases and Salts Part 2 video. Last video I explained the left topic. So if concentrated hydrochloric acid has if it has H plus hydrogen more, then it is strong acid. We can say then it is strong acid. If concentrated hydrochloric acid has H plus less, then it is weak acid. Weak acid also, weak acid we can say. And if it has more H plus ions, then it is strong acid. Importance of pH in everyday life. Importance of pH in everyday life. So 1 minute. pH, they write P small and capital H. So in animals and organisms, so the pH value of rain should be less than 5.6. Less than 5.6 means it should be less than 5.6, the pH value of the rain. pH value of rain is less than 5.6, then it is called as acid rain. If it is less than 5.6, then if the pH value of rainwater is less than 5.6, then the water is called as acid. Then the rain that comes, it is called as acid rain. And when it comes to river, the acid water that comes to river, it becomes difficult to organisms to live in that water. It becomes difficult for them. So pH value of stomach. So the acid present in stomach is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid, it is present. It helps for the digestion of food. And if it becomes more, if the acid becomes more, we get pain and irritation. To stop this, we take antacids. As you know, when you get gastric or some pain, you may take some so magnesium hydroxide, that is called as milk of manganese. Magnesia helps to neutralize the acid. It helps to neutralize. So this is also used in antacids. It is used to neutralize the acid in stomach. Let's know about the pH. pH value of tooth decay. Why tooth decay happens? What should be the pH value? The pH value of stomach should be less than less than 5.6, it should be less than 5.6, it should be less than 5.6, sorry 6. And if it has a calcium hydroxide, sorry, hydroxypetal, calcium hydroxypetal. It is a hardest substance in human body. So it does not breaks or anything happens to it. But but if the pH value of teeth decreases, then not increases. If the pH value of mouth increases, if it increases, then 5.5, as I said, 5.5, it increases. Then the bacteria attack and teeth get decay. So to stop this, we use a base that is our toothpaste. It has some base that will help the acid, that is the calcium hydroxypetal. This is how the acid in the teeth or in our body get neutralized by base. Acid can be neutralized by base. And protection of animals, how they protect. So the honeybee when it bites we feel pain. This is due to acid present in it, that is methanoic acid, that cause this itching or burning or the pain. Learn more about salts. Till now we learned about how we get salt when metal get react with acid or metalloids, or how the metal or anything reacts with acid, we get salt. So now let's know more about salt. Now we learnt metal hydrocarbonates, carbonates, and metal oxides, how it reacts with other acids, and with how we get salt and some water. So now let's know more about salt, how we get more salt without that. pH value of salt. So the pH value of salt. What is the pH value of salt? Means the pH. So it is the pH value of salt is the pH value of salt is 7. pH value of salt is 7, and it is neutral. As I said, if 7 means it is neutral, as I said earlier in the telling about pH value. Chemicals from common salt is hydrochloric acid or and sodium hydrochloric, that is called the sodium chloride. We get sodium chloride, Na2SO4, sodium chloride, Na2Cl, sodium chloride. Seawater contains salt. So salt is sodium chloride. So sodium chloride of salt. Sodium chloride is separated from sea water. It is separated the water well. Many solid salts. There are many solid salts also. Many solid salts also. Salts also. Also there are many solid salts. They are called rock salt. They are called rock salt. It is common salt. Common salt. It is common salt. It is a important material. Important material for daily use. For daily use. It is used in hydrochloric hydro sodium hydroxide hydrochloric. Also it is used in it is used in the sodium hydroxide, baking soda, washing soda. In many baking soda, and washing soda, and in many things it is used. So let's know first about sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. Let's know about it only. When what happens means when electricity is passed through aqueous solution aqueous solution of sodium chloride. When electricity is passed through it forms sodium hydroxide that is called as brine solution. It is also called as brine solution. It is also called photo of that brine solution. This how it happens when electricity is passed through aqueous solution of sodium chloride. It forms sodium hydroxide. Formula for it, you may ask me. 2NaCl2 plus we get 2NaCl2 plus 2H2O that gives you 2NaOH plus Cl plus Cl2 plus H. We get H2. This baking soda. Let's know about baking soda. Bleaching powder. Let's know about bleaching powder. So you have already know. You have learnt now about the sodium chloride, how it forms sodium chloride. So it is used to form. Now that sodium chloride only is used to form bleaching powder. It is only used. Bleaching powder is produced with the action of slaked lime. As I said, quick lime and slaked lime. With the action of that, bleaching powder is formed. Slaked lime. The formula means CaOH2. When it reacts with Cl2, we get Cl2 plus Cl2 plus H2 we get. Process of bleaching powder, they may ask this for 2 marks. Bleaching powder, it is used in textile industry, and also it is used as oxidizing agent. It is used, and it is used to pure the water. It is used. Next, let's know about baking soda. Next is baking soda we learn. So this may ask say for 1 or 2 marks, what is the use of the bleaching powder, where they use. Baking soda, it is used in kitchen, as you know, So it is a formula of So its formula, or it is, the name is sodium hydrocarbonate. Sodium hydrocarbonate, that is Ca NaHC3O, NaHCO3. It is formed when NaCl reacts with CH2O. When it reacts with H2O, when it reacts with H2O and CO2, carbon dioxide, and ammonium NH3. When it reacts with this, we get NH4 Cl plus, we get NaCO3, that is first we get ammonium chloride, next sodium hydrocarbonate. Uses of baking soda, it is also used as antacids, as I said, antacids that neutralizes the stomach. When the stomach is acidic, we take base and it get neutralized. As I said, when you get stomach ache or gastric, you take chemo or anything, that time you will you will feel not stomach pain is gone. That is because it gets neutral or antacid you have taken. So it is also used in fire extinguisher. It is used. Washing soda. It is obtained. The washing soda, it is obtained by sodium chloride. It is obtained by sodium chloride. When you heat baking soda, you get sodium carbonate. Recrystallize it. When you recrystallize the sodium carbonate, crystallize it, you get washing soda. When you recrystallize sodium carbonate, washing soda. So the formula for sodium carbonate is Na2CO3 plus 10 to the power 10 H2O. 10 H2O is equal to Na2CO3 plus again 10 to the power H2O. Uses of washing soda, why it is used? Uses of that is, it is used to clean glass and etc things, and also it is used to produce sodium carbonate, components like the borax, sodium component borax. It is used for cleaning purpose, and also is used to remove hardness of water. So you learn about hard water, soft water. What is that? That time you will understand. Are the crystals of water all dry? So 1 minute. Reaction, you can see the copper in this reaction area. What happens means the copper sulfate that has water of crystallization, means it has water crystallization, water of crystallization turns the copper copper surface into white precipitate. As I said, the white color things that come. Crystallization means, water of crystallization means water of crystallization means The number of water molecules present in a salt. Water molecules present in a salt. Present in a salt. In a salt, what number of water molecules are there? Next is plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris. On heating of gypsum. Heating of gypsum in 373 degree Kelvin. So in 373 degree Kelvin it becomes, it loses water and it becomes calcium sulfate emitrate. It becomes sulfate emitrate. It becomes, that is emitrate. That formula is CaSO4 1/2 H2O. That formula is called as plaster of Paris. It is used by doctor when your hand gets fracture. It is used by doctor. As you know, when your hand gets fracture, the doctor will put some bandage and a thing they will wrap that so that your hand, you can't leave that hand straight, or it will be tight. It cannot be easily cutted by the scissor. It will be too hard. You may have seen when your hand was getting fracture. Sometimes you may have saw that plaster of Paris. It is a powder. When plaster of Paris is mixed with water, it becomes gypsum. With water, it becomes gypsum. Formula of calcium sulfate is CaSO4 1/2 H2O. That formula is H2O plus 1/2 H2O. You have to do the water 1/2 H2O water formula. 2 H2O. It becomes H2O. It becomes CaSO4 plus 2 H2O. It gives 2 H2O. It becomes, so CaSO4 plus 2 H2O, it is gypsum, and the CaSO4 plus 1/2 H2O, it is plaster of Paris, or you can say it as calcium sulfate emitrate. This was your chapter, the acid, bases and salts. So I explained all the concepts of this chapter, whether it may be hydrocarbonate, carbonate, or metalloids with metal oxides with acid, and plaster of Paris, and baking soda, washing soda, sodium hydroxide, and other things I have explained. So this diagram they will ask in this chapter, and in this chapter they may ask the formula, plaster of Paris, pH value, and uses of baking soda, sodium hydroxide, washing soda. They may ask, and plaster of Paris formula, or what is plaster of Paris for 1 mark. They may ask more questions from this chapter. So read this chapter. So okay friends, like the video, comment on my video, subscribe my channel and coaching center for more video. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care and have a nice day friends. Bye friends.